Hey, Roman Electric. My name is Steven. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more high quality electrical jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. That's fine with me. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. The 3 things I'm going to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing is content. So content is everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content on their homepage, but they're unclear on how much content and what type of content should be on a homepage that really get ranked through Google. So what I did first is I copied all your words here on your front page and I put it in a word counter. Now, you currently have 1062 words on your front page. And why does this matter? Now Google, they usually like to see at least 1500 words of content on a front page. And this is so it gives you plenty of opportunity to put in these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. These are the words and the phrases that people are searching when they're looking to purchase your services, and that's why it's so important. So it looks like you're not too far off. Another 500 words and you're right there, and then Google likes to see that, and that'll help you get towards the top of that front page there. Now, as far as what type of content, I brought up a couple of the number one competitors in Charlotte. Now, I usually just bring up one, but both of these guys, Michael and Sons and On Time Electrical, are like nipping at each other's heels, and they're kind of battling for that top spot at the moment. Michael and Sons, their Charlotte location page is number one at the moment, so I'm going to use them. Now I've got this tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs, and it gives me some behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So, in the past 30 days, Michael and Sons, this their Charlotte page, was found for 39 keywords and it was clicked on 861 times because of that. So I plugged you into the same tool and your website was found for 13, this is over 30 days, 13 keywords and it was clicked on 19 times, right? So what we can do is go over to Michael and Sons page to this tool and click on their keywords. What we want to do is find all the keywords they have on their page that they're being found for. So as you can see, electrician, Charlotte, NC, all these have Charlotte on it. And these are location based. This is exactly what you want, right? Because these are buyer intent, location based keywords. These people are searching these terms to buy a service. Electrician, Charlotte, NC is the one with the highest search volume at 720 searches over the past 30 days. In just that search term alone, their website, that page was clicked on 182 times. So I tallied all these up, these Charlotte based ones, and it comes up to 3,410 searches just in the past 30 days. And these are searches that if you don't have these on your site, that you're being bypassed for. So let's go to this tool, click on what keywords your site is being found for. So you have a couple of the Charlotte ones. It looks like 5 of them, but you definitely want to get all of those that they have. You have Roman Electric, which is good, but that is a what do you call it? It's a branded one. So people aren't searching this unless they already know who you are, right? So you got 12 clicks out of that one that was searched 700 times. So what I would recommend is go and you grab all these key phrases and you put them on your site. And you don't just put them on once. What you would do is go and you would find out how many times Michael and Sons has each of these terms on their site, and you put it on one more time. So if one of them's on once, you put that one on twice. If some of them are on twice, you put those same ones on at least 3 times. That way, you're dominating the content department on Google. Next, I want to go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like electrician, Charlotte, NC, Google studies have shown that right around 45% of people searching this term are going to click in this section right here. Now, this is the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Most people think it's reviews and the number of reviews and ratings that get you ranked here, and that's not the case. It's not reviews or pictures, it's citations. So, what a citation is, it's your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. A directory like Yelp, Angie, White Pages, Yellow Pages are all directories, and there's a ton of them. And we have found that you want at least 300 to 400 citations to really pretty much dominate this section right here. Good news is there's tools that are accessible that will actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we could go in, for example, and find On Time Electrical and say they have 250 citations. You'd want to match all those, get those same citations, and then some, at least 50 to 100 citations more. Like I said, if you're between 300 and 400 citations, it's a safe bet you're going to be dominating this area right here and get a piece of that 45% that's clicking on one of these. Now, underneath the map pack is what's called Google's organic search results listing. This top spot is the most sought after spot on the Google page. Now, this is a little skewed. Bates Electric should not be number one. It's here because I clicked on it a few times and now it's cached in my computer and it just keeps, but it keeps bringing it up to number one, but it's not organically number one. It should be on the second page, I believe. But anyway, number one spot here will get about 40%, whereas this splits up 45%. This gets 40% right around that, all by itself for people searching for whatever term up here. Now, the main driver here are backlinks. So, what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website, and they work kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you, that's actually what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you're an electrical company, say you have a pizza site linking back to you, that's no good because you don't sell pizza. Now, I'm going to visit One Time Electrical. They're the other number one competitor here, and I'm going to plug them into this tool. And as you can see right here, there's a backlink profile on here, and it tells me that this site is showing up to have 662 active backlinks. That's other links linking back to them from other websites. So let's look at you here. Your site. Your site is found to have 31 active backlinks. So again, what we want to do is click on this number right here under backlinks. This lists all the backlinks that this site has coming back to it. You'd want to go back and match all these, meaning go out, reach out to these sites that are linking back to them and acquire backlinks to your site. All of them except these ones that say spam. These are counterproductive and actually hurting their site. So you would bypass those, get all the rest. If you were to match them, you would be in competition for that number one spot. But what would put you over the top and dominate that spot is if you took not just the first spot, but the first, second, third, top 3 to 5. If you did that same thing with the top 3 to 5 sites and matched all their backlinks, that would eventually put you in this number one spot, and that's where you would stay. So you would get that 40% of traffic here, and then you would divvy up the 45 for the map pack, and you would be the authority when it comes to electrical companies in Charlotte. So let's just go ahead and recap what we covered today. So first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate this pack right here. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to electrical companies in Charlotte. Now, if you implement this, you will eventually become number one. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and tackle it yourself. That's cool. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email or call me at 910-551-2006. I hope this was educational for you and it showed you a few things that you can go ahead and implement today and start claiming more high quality jobs, start outranking your competition online. At the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a great day and take care. Bye bye.